Hey guys, in the previous video we have already covered the step 0, that is what are the prerequisites to start publishing your app to Play Store. You can watch this video right here. In that video we have discussed that there are two prerequisites. One is we need a Google Play Store console account. So I have provided the steps that what are all the steps involved to create your account. The second thing that we need is an AAB bundle. This is a kind of an APK file, but it is a format AAB. And now the Play console only accepts AAB. So we have also covered that in our video, that how to generate the AAB file, and we have downloaded our AAB file and it is stored in our local right now. So we have our AAB bundle ready and we have our store console account ready. So in this video we'll start with the next steps that involves. So these are the next steps that we have to follow. The step 1 would be internal testing. This would be optional. This will be helpful to detect the issues early. For example, I got an issue related to certificate and I have to build my app again from scratch to get that issue resolved. Step 2 would be App Store listing. This is mandatory. We can't start the step 3 before completing the step 2. Step 3 will be a close testing, which took at least 14 days. So this is one of the toughest tasks. When these three tasks will be approved, we can go with the production release, that is step 4. So we'll start with the step 1, that is internal testing. So let me open my Play Console account. The first step is once you log into your Play Console account, you have to look for a create app option. Open it. You have to specify the name. I have to specify the language, default language, whether this is an app or game. So this is an app. Now I have to specify whether this app is free or paid. So we can edit this before publishing our app. So by publishing means by before production release. So uh, although my app is free, but uh, and one more thing, you can't change a free app to paid once you have published. So if you published a paid app, you can change it to free, but you can't do the reverse part. But since my app is already free, so I have selected free. These are some declarations that we have to check, and then we have to click on create app. It will take some time and this screen will open. Here this is the dashboard of our app. So if we scroll down, we can see there are a few things: internal testing, setting up app, close testing, and production. So these are the 4 steps that I've mentioned. First step is internal testing, which is again optional, but I would suggest you to start with this step. So let's start with the internal testing first. So there are basically 3 steps included. First one is we have to select testers. Basically, we can provide the we can create an email list, provide the, let's say, testing list, provide the username like apc@gmail.com, and press enter, and it will be added here, and you can save the changes. I have already created few lists, you can see. So, and select this list for my testers, and now testers can join the app through this link. Step is create a new release. So this link will be available when we complete all these 3 steps. So this link will be available. Let me click on create a new release. So before pushing any change, we have to create a new release. So last time I faced the issue when I was testing, and I was getting an issue with the signing key. So that's why this step is important. So this is my AAB file. You can see the format is .aab. I'll open the app. It will upload my app. You can see the size is right now 78 MB, which will be decreased. So the app is uploaded, we have to specify the release details. Like I can say something like internal because it's a part of internal 1.0.0. So this is the first internal release, and you can specify the comments here. So whatever release notes you will update here, that will be shown on your Google Play page. Basically, all your customers can view this comments. So you please be mindful while putting your comments here. So it is uh, internal testing product, and then this is done. This is right now doing the optimization. As I told, right, it was earlier 78 MB, but Play Store, okay, it is giving me some issue because I've already uploaded this app. uh, I have already uploaded this app. Just give me a second. Okay, I found the issue. The error you can see here is uh, it is saying that you need to use a different package name because this package name is already used in one of our applications. So basically, I have already created an application with the same package name as part of testing, and then I thought to record this. So I've created a new project, new app, and was trying to use the same package name. So that's why it was giving an error. Now I'll be using a different package name, and that I have specified here in my app.json. I have in the package I have updated the uh, package name with, now I'll be using TextWise, and that's it. I have rebuilt the app. I have the AAB now, the latest AAB, and now I'll be trying to upload this AAB in internal testing. I'll create a new release again. Let me do it real quick because this is the same thing. I'll go upload. Let it upload. So after the optimization, I can see my AAB here, and I can see the details from here, but I'll just go down, scroll down, and I'll click on next. Here it is giving me some warnings, but I think I can ignore this as of now. It is also showing me the size for new install. So whenever the user tries to install this, it will be only 38 MB. The time to download will be 23 seconds. And these are the release notes that we have specified there. And I'll click on save and publish. So once you click on save and publish, it will take some time. So I'll just go to the publishing overview. It is performing a quick analysis to found commonly found issues, and it may take some time, as you can see, up to 13 minutes remaining. Let's wait for some time. So our app was reviewed successfully without any errors, but we can't send it for review till we complete the rest of the things that includes the setting up of our app and close testing. But we have already completed the internal testing steps, and you can see it from here. You can see here the setup for internal testing is completed, and now my app is available for 100 internal testers. If you click on testers and scroll down, you can copy this link and open it in new tab. So you can accept the invite. It is right now, and now it is saying that I am an official tester. So if I click here, we can see our app here. So it can be tested. So now I will proceed with the next step, that is setting up of app and close testing. In the next video, we will go through the setting up of app. It's a very long process. You can see there are a lot of steps here. That's it from this video. In the next video, we will start with the setting up of app. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and check out my other videos for more tech tips and tutorials.